How you all doing? Welcome back. Let's go and get this started. It's me, Bacon. I'm going to be playing, not a long stream, just a short stream today. I'm testing out a few things. I got a new tablet, which should make it easier for me to read your guys' chat while streaming, so I don't have to use my glasses all the time. That was really starting to get to me. Oh, yeah. Hey, Neil, what's up, man? And then I picked up this tablet for crazy cheap, and it's very, very good for the price. I got a tablet for about... let me go and hold it up here. I got a tablet for about $110, and but when I look at everything it has, it's got a octa-core, it's got 4 gigs of RAM, it runs 5G. It's like, this thing competes with a $250 device. So picked up a nice tablet, which should help me when I'm doing my streams here. And so what I've been doing today in the game is what's it called? I've been doing Terracotta. I've been doing Terracotta. There's places in the world where you can pick up different colored terracotta, and yeah, you can take that terracotta back and you can cook it, and after you cook it, it turns into different patterned blocks. Like that is, I think, the white terracotta, might be the light gray one. I forget. See, they make little 4 square blocks, and then that is the red terracotta. I forget. There's different ones because there's different red ones, there's different black ones. I'm not quite sure which one that is, And then over here, that's the pink one, which is really pretty. And then that's the yellow, I think. I think that's the yellow. And then yeah, there's that red one. See, kind of looks swirly, but sort of like a rose. Isn't that nice? And over here, the green one, which I think looks great for lining a garden. Look at that. So I'm going to definitely use the green terracotta for lining any garden from here on out in the future, because I just think that that looks so good. You know what I mean? Oh, tablet turned off. I need to keep it running, I think. You're just very tired? Oh, why are you so tired, man? There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the stream coming out, and I think I got the colors dialed in now. There's been a couple streams where the colors have been, like, washed out, and that's because, for some reason, the settings for my new Elgato, right, when I start the OBS up, sometimes it just forgets them and goes back to default, like zeros, And you have to, like, turn the brightness down and turn the contrast up and turn the saturation up to get it to look like this. Otherwise, it has that kind of, like, sort of washed out, like, white colored look, that you can see sometimes in the streams, And so this is what it should look like when I'm actually got my Elgato dialed in. But if it ever looks like white and washed out, just let me know. That means I forgot to adjust the settings. You didn't sleep last night, so you've been up for 28 hours. Go to sleep. Okay, here's my advice to you, Neil. Here's how you go to sleep, right? Close all your curtains. Okay. Make it nice and cool. Pull your blankets over you, but leave your feet out. Just hear me out. Just leave your feet out. Leave them out until they're cold. After they're cold, put them under. You'll fall asleep like that. And yeah, don't even think about anything. Just put your head sideways and leave your feet out so they get cold, but then the rest of you stays warm. So I built this yesterday. I've been a busy little bee. I built this yesterday and the night before. It's only a couple hour build, this one. It's really not that hard. I started off with the bottom floor was just an ellipse, which is like an oval shape, And I built that up to a certain floor, and then I kind of like imagined there was a flat roof, and I moved it over and I lined up this nice circle shape, And then I pulled it up and made the circle shape 2 squares smaller, and then 2 squares smaller, and so forth. And then on the top, I basically made like a circle, but only used the half dome, So that's as close to a circle as you're going to get with blocks, or at least a half circle. Whoop. And then after that, I stripped every other wood piece in this checkerboard shape, so that when you look at it from a distance, it gives it a nice sense of texture. You see that? From over here, that starts to look a lot better. Yeah. Hey, Unspoken Ouch, that building looks insane. Thanks, man. I just built this the other day. And so there's this guy, and then on the inside, there's nothing special in here so far. It looks sort of churchish. Do you see how this looks sort of churchy? Like, imagine you came in through here and there's pews on the side, you know, pews on the side. And usually churches have like a couple side doors like right there anyways. And then imagine if I built like a lifter, like a wood lifter, and then put like a little temple-y thingy up there. And then look up there. That even looks churchy, you know? I could pop out these windows like that and make a cross shape. Ooh. So I built this, but I don't have a purpose for it yet. And then if you look, at first it was all just these stone bricks. But then I started mixing in normal stone blocks. And then I realized the cobblestone looks really good. And so does the mossy stuff. And then I put some of these buttons on the outside just for texture, you know? So I got to make sure that if I build any machines on the inside, I can't put it on the other side of the walls that have these buttons for texture. But they don't really stand out at first. But, you know, after adding them, they definitely add like a small layer of depth that I like. And so, yeah, I built this guy, and then I kind of connected it to my world over here. These are my little drawbridges. I don't know a better way to make a drawbridge. If anybody knows a better way that doesn't involve a bunch of machines yet, you know, let me know. So, you know, I made it so it's easier to get around if you want to like move from place to place in this place, you know. I can go up here, so I put this little staircase here. I need to close off certain things though, like I need to down here I need to you know, put up like a some kind of like a fencing here so that the mobs don't come wandering up, because they can come from under here and kind of go up. You see that? Zachary Chris, why are Borderlands 2 credits so long? I don't know. Because it's a good game. A lot of people worked on it. And then this is my villager farm. If anybody wants to trade for some books, let me know. So I have a buttload of books already set up. This is a silk touch for 5 emeralds. Look at that. That is probably one of the cheapest I've ever seen silk touch. Hold on, I can see that my contrast is just a little bit high. Let me adjust my video capture just a tick. Properties, configure video. One second, guys. Okay. Okay, the image seems like it was coming out a little bit too dark, you know? I like a dark image, but it was just a tick too dark. Yeah, I think that's a little more appropriate. All right, yeah, this guy does silk touch for 5. My headphones are loading. Yeah, you like that? We're doing it the right way? Yeah. I picked these guys up for like $30. The reason I picked them up though is because you remember the other white ones I had, the microphone on them would bleed through the sound, right? And now that I'm using a 2 PC setup, I have my microphone running to the second PC so the OBS can capture it. But then if we're talking on Discord, it's not hooked up to this computer, but these headphones are coming off this computer so I can hear the game. You know what I'm saying? And so I set it up so that I have a new headset, and this will talk on my Discord, and you guys can hear me without it, like, you know, bleeding through and stuff. You know, was the whole point. Yeah. Hello, Gemly. How are you? So yeah, Luck of the Sea for 12, Protection 4 for 24, Depth Strider 3 for 17. As I've been like messing with them, if I find better and better ones, then I'll kill the old one and just trade them out, you know. So Aqua Affinity, Regular Infinity, and Feather Falling 4. He's a new one that I need to teach him what to do. I don't know if I'm keeping a Flame for 8 or not. Looting 3, Mending for 10, guys. If you guys need a Mending book or a Silk Touch book, I got Silk Touch for 5 emeralds. I got Mending for 10 emeralds. This is so cheap. It's so cheap. Frostwalker. I got Lure 3 if you want to build yourself a fishing pole, you know. Bane of the Arthropods 5. That's the only reason I kept it. I don't care about Bane of the Arthropods, but level 5, it's like, if someone does want it, you know. I got Fortune 3 here. Fortune 3 is good for what's it called? I don't know, looting. Hold on real quick here. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Oh, that's good. I'm good. Thanks. Started playing this again on Bedrock, though. When I can sit at my PC again, I will join you guys, hopefully. Oh, yeah, Jamley. You should play Java. Java's the shit. I got Unbreaking 3 for 15. You can... Unbreaking 3 goes on every single piece of armor or tool that you will ever use. So that's a great one to get. And at 15 emeralds, good price. I got an Efficiency 5 for 38 emeralds. 38 emeralds is a little high. But, you know, Efficiency 5 is just crazy worth it. It makes your pick go crazy fast, or your shovel, or your axe, or whatever. He's new. I haven't taught him anything yet. He's Fire Aspect 1, and he's new. He's got a Sweeping Edge 3 of 45 on him, but I'll swap him out. And then over here, these guys will trade 4 emeralds. So if you got some rotten flesh, right, which I have so much rotten flesh. I have rotten flesh because of my mob spawner, you know? I come here for 32 a piece. He will give me an emerald, and so each 64 stack is 2 emeralds, as you can see. But I have like crazy amount of rotten flesh. All right, and then he'll level up. He has that little experience meter on the top up here, and if you buy stuff and it fills up, he levels up and starts offering you other deals. So if I bring him 3 gold, he'll give me an emerald, or if I bring him an emerald, he'll give me some lapis. Which, okay, whatever. And then same thing with this guy. They eventually trade up to this, which I kind of don't care about their higher level trades. It's really about trading rotten flesh for emeralds, which you can use emeralds to buy all these books and shit, you know? What's this guy do? Yeah, this guy, I can trade coal for emeralds. And he'll give me armor, which I don't care about. He'll give me a bell, which is kind of nice. I do like decorating with bells, so I will spend money on a bell if I can't get one. This guy, I love trading emeralds for the bricks. 10 bricks is saving you a lot of work. It's saving you the trouble of collecting a bunch of clay, which is hard to do. You can only find it in rivers. Collecting a bunch of clay, bringing it home, cooking it down to bricks in the first place. It saves you all that effort. So it saves you the fuel and the time and the walk and the repairing of your shovel, you know? And it's like, I'll buy that. And I buy these bricks and I turn them into stacked bricks in case I want to build brick houses and shit. Let's see. I really have to learn this game more. I want to learn how to create the farms myself. You know what, Gemly? It's easiest just to watch a video and copy one and then figure out what you did and then figure out how you can streamline it or change it or figure out how you can mix and match them a little bit, you know? I think that would be the best advice. I think I learned the most by just straight copying people's stuff and then being like, oh, that's how you push items around. And later on, it's like, I need to push an item. And I'll remember that build. It's like, I can use water with slabs and ice, you know, or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my advice. Oh, nice. He'll give you a black dyed tunic. That's almost worth it. He'll trade leather for emeralds, but leather's kind of hard to get still. So I only have one of this guy, you know. Farmers, of course, they'll trade the food for emeralds, which I got all those farms out there, so they're useful. This Fletcher will trade fucking sticks for emeralds. That is nice. He'll trade gray wool, but he's not finalized yet. You see, he has no experience. So I'm going to chop him out and then replant him until he trades for white wool instead. Because I'm racist against wool. No, because it's easier because I got a white sheep. Let's see. So this one will trade for pork chops. I don't have any pork chops. And rabbits, I'll keep I haven't traded anything with them yet, so I'll keep chopping out the smoker and putting it back down until they trade for beef. And once they trade for beef, I got cows outside I slaughter by the crap load, you know. And so once they're trading for beef, then it'll trade for, like, you know, stuff that I already produce in mass. And then again, this is a fisherman, but he'll trade for coal. Sometimes he'll offer you like magical fishing poles and shit, so you know, we'll see what he offers. This is the crappiest deal ever. If you give him 1 emerald, which, you know, and 6 cod, he'll cook it for you. No, thank you. Yeah, he'll trade for coal, which is part of the reason I have him, and then he'll start offering weapons. Sometimes you get lucky and they'll offer you a diamond weapon, but you don't know till the end, you know? So either way, I want him because he'll trade for coal. He'll trade... I need to recast him. He doesn't trade for anything, really. And same thing there. But I think they trade for coal and shit eventually. Look, there's my iron golem. So, yeah, anybody in this world that wants to come and use this, like, ouch, you know, I'm looking at you. If you want to use any of these guys for books or whatever, feel free. I've got an ender chest here. If you open the chest, it's whatever's in your ender chest, and if I open it's whatever's in my ender chest. They're like personal lockers, right? So leaving that here, I think it's pretty safe because nobody can take this stuff out. They would take out whatever's in their ender chest. So if anybody... If you want to even put stuff in your ender and then meet it here, that's a way to do it, you know, or take your book and throw it in there and meet it at home, you know. So yeah. Whoop. That was the only way in at first, but now that it's kind of finalized, I don't need to do anything else in there. That's why I'm trying to do an XP farm at Bedrock at the moment. Gotta throw a load of potatoes to do it. When you add smoke them, you get loads of them. Really? And so the next project I'm going to do is I'm going to add another layer to this guy. You can see this is my carrot farm and wheat farm. Basically, the way it works is each farmer is locked into their own pod, and their own pod is self-sufficient, so it has water sources under there, in the center, all spaced out evenly, so every space gets hydrated, and then you plant only one crop type in there, and you never ever let them out. You give them their job composter, but you block the top of it so they can't put the crop that they're harvesting in it. And then in the center of them, you give them visual access to this dude, which is a farmer in the middle, and he's trying to farm into this guy. And on top of this, you put the this slab here so he never throws anything in there. And then you put mine carts with hoppers around. You can see I got them double stacked, and they're sitting on top of a hopper system which feeds into that. And the logic is this guy will try to gather carrots. He wants to put it in there. He can't. But he's like, you know what I can do? I could trade it with this farmer because I love trading. And as he tries to trade it with him, he can see him just barely over these. But see the trapdoor? The trapdoor hits his head. He can't get any closer, so he can't push these mine carts. And so when he tries to throw it at that guy, they get sucked down because minecart hoppers work faster than regular hoppers, apparently. They get sucked down and then pulled over to here, and I gather their carrots. And the wheat guy, he doesn't pass wheat. He passes bread, which I guess he turns the wheat into bread. Okay. And so I'm going to build another one on top, and I'm going to make that one... what's it called? Potatoes and the beets, you know? Hey, how you doing, Zagali? I'm just talking about the next stuff, so I'm gonna make a second floor, but make that one carrots and not carrots, potatoes and beets, because I can do the potatoes and beets. And do you remember how the last stream I was talking about how I wanted to connect my my watermelon and pumpkin farm closer to my farmers because they're the ones who are buying my trades. So I doubled its size. Woo! Look at that. And it's working. And it's pumping everything down into a water system. And the water system is just pushing the objects over here. Right? And as it goes like, you know, just about 4 blocks, 5 blocks. Not too far. You don't want to go the full 7 or 8 because it might lose speed, right? So I go about like 4 or 5 blocks, and then it's a slab on top of the water and ice underneath it. So it kind of forces the item under and it slides over the ice. And then we hit the soul sand over here. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'll fix that in a minute. Hit the soul sand here, and then... on top, if you put a slab here and then run water across and remove the slab, the water will keep going across and they never touch. So it's like this, but they never touch, you know? And so it goes up and then it goes boo, and it gets sent that way through the trees. And then I have it just hit the end and drop into a hopper in this big pumpkin I made. I'll probably remake the pumpkin because he looks a little clumsy. And in here, I emptied this the other day. So this is all what's been working since the other day. For some reason, it's putting it in the top one and the bottom one, but not in the middle, which is weird. Just remember to light up the first level really well so it's not too dark. Oh, yeah. No, I know. This, when I build the second floor, I'm probably going to put a layer of light and then maybe I'll pick up a bunch of glowstone and I'll just put a whole layer of it and then build on top of that. You know what I mean? So it'll be like glass, glowstone, dirt. You know, that's probably what I'll do. It'll look ugly as shit. And so, yeah, I've been doing the terracotta thing. And this is the green terracotta. Woo! I was about to try the lime green, see if I can make one of those, see if that's even a thing. But I didn't see any green terracotta in the world. But if you get regular terracotta and then you get a cactus and you cook it and you turn the green dye and then you mix the green dye and the terracotta together in a what's it called? A crafting table, and then you cook the result, it turns into that, which is pretty. I need to make some tour vids. Well, part of the reason I don't is because I'm just ripping off other people's builds, and so I wouldn't feel like legit. Until I come up with my own concept, I would just be like, this is how Waddles did it, and this one is Mumbo Jumbo's. You know what I mean? I would feel like a fraud. All right, let's see if I can make lime green terracotta. It's a thing. It's a thing, guys. Lime terracotta is a thing. Let's make it. I have a big smelter over there. This is just the personal one. So if you're like, dude, you should make like a big... I have a big one. I'm just using this one for now. Because it's close. But I got a big smelter machine, with the rail car. Oh, that's neat looking. It looks like a lime. Come on. Keep it coming. Oh, let's get this pink one out of there, too. All right, let's go see what this looks like. Meow. Hey, Martin, how you doing? Okay. Where would we want to put this green one? Because it's green. So I've been kind of putting them in colors where it represents. This is my spell crafting house. And so I put this black and red one here because it looks spelly, And then over here is the trade center. And you got the lights on the top of the pink glass. And so I put the pink doorstep. You see, I put that there. You see. So I've been trying to color code them a little bit. And this lime one, the regular green one goes around the garden. That's pretty. And then over here we have these look at that. See that? Just for fun. Because hoppers aren't the most fastest ones, so you get many items coming in at the same time. Top hopper's not fast enough to feed them down, so they go straight to the top chest. Well, why is it going to the bottom one then and not the middle ones? Why is it passing the middle ones? I can understand if they're not the fastest, so it'd be like, screw you, I'm all going down here. Or if it's like, screw you, I'm going up here. But why neither of these? Is this... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Boop. Oh, yeah, I stole some bees. See? Hi, bees. Bees just need flowers to be happy. I put this little water thing right here. I don't know if they're going to get stuck in there. Okay, so here's one thing I learned when stealing bees. Did you know if you put a loop on a bee, like a thing, and if you're using fly, you can fly this high, and it'll drag that bee way the hell up here, and he'll follow you. I thought at first I was like trying to travel with the bee like this. I had a lasso on him, and I was trying to keep all low. I was like, come on, bee, let's go. And I was trying to find a ground thing. And then I was like, I just tried to fly a little bit, and he came up. He kept following up, and that bee flew this high. And so I just traveled home like this backwards, watching the bee, make sure I didn't lose him. So yeah, I dragged the bee home, I dragged the hive home, and as soon as I put the hive down, a second bee came out. I'm like, oh shit, 2 for 1 bees. Nice. Abby Latour, hello, how are you doing? As I say, if work gets in the way of gaming, quit. You've been working your ass off. lately, but good. Haven't had time to play at all lately. I'm sorry. Because only hoppers which have speed problems is the top one. And hoppers always try to feed items down, then in the other direction because the top one is slow. The other's got enough time, if you know what I mean. That's so weird, though. So, Zagali, see this thing? I built this thing in like a couple hours because I was bored. Yeah, I went to plots and I looked up just a nice size elliptical for this, and I used it as a base circle, you know. And then I built straight up with standard stone bricks, and then I started kind of, you know, decorating the edges with half slabs and you know, and see trapdoors to even layer it further, and fencing and shit. And then I built up to here, and that's when I did like a straight circle for that, and I made it oblong, you know. I was thinking of making it go up and then doing another partial elliptical that stuck out and then going up and then even smaller elliptical. But I thought that would look too unnatural, you know, and it would create a bunch of shadows. Ooh, you want to see the other thing I made? The other thing I made is this. I put this waterfall in over here just to decorate this back wall. Does that look nice? Yeah, so I just dug it out a couple blocks back, and I put that that blue I don't know what that shit's called. You get it from the Nether now, behind it, just to make it more blue. You know, made a solid line of water going across the top, and I just went ahead and cheated and stuck some straight up lanterns in there. I was gonna put like glowstones, but they just look like glowstones. So I was like, you know what? Let's just put lanterns in there. So I put the lanterns in there, and it's just a nice little waterfall in the back, and then this, because I'm gonna extend these out. I'm gonna extend this out and have another water chain feeding that direction, and then over here make a T like this, so I can have like a dual row, and then an L shape over here, and then also because it's producing a little slower than my tastes, and then one last row over here, and I think that would finalize my upgrade project for this guy. So this is making sugarcane. It doesn't make it nearly as fast as I thought it would, but that's because sugarcane's just fucking slow. And then it loses some, but not a lot. These white walls and this glass, this really reduced how much I lost. I was losing as much as maybe 40% before. Now I'm losing maybe 10%. So that really did cut down the amount of loss, you know. You love my building style. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And so, yeah, and everything's been feeding into this lately. This goes into here, it comes down here. You know, this comes down here and it drops in this, but you see that slime? What am I hearing? Oh, I'm hearing my sheep. Watch, slime will pop up out of here every now and then. Come on. Coming up. There's some slime. So if anyone wants some free slime, just stand there for a little while. I'll show you what's going on with that. Woo! Look at all this stuff I dodged. And aha! Look at him. He wants to kill the iron golem and he can't. And he dies there. And he turns. These are making a... Do you hear that? But there's not even... They're not powered. And there's nowhere for them to go. But do you hear that noise? Do you hear that? I don't know what to do about that. Anyways, it comes down, pulls it out here. I have just a simple dropper that shits it into the water when it's time. And the water takes it and moves it. And it does my little water elevator thing right across some ice. You know, I've never lost a single one right here. But when I put a block there, for some reason it would stop. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It works great. But anyways, that's what's going on there. Hacks. Yeah, big time hacks, man. You got me. Ooh. Ow. All right. So yeah, got that, and then I picked up some black dye. I want to make a black dye farm, which is an octopus squid farm, you know. And I was kind of like scouting areas in the world, and it's like that's kind of hard to find a good place to do that, you know, because to do the squid, you have to find like a river, and then you have to make it efficient. You have to clear away all like river water for like 128 blocks, and it's like, ugh, that's kind of hard, you know, especially around here because look, I'm all like surrounded by water just in every direction, and then when you go over there, it's desert. We're not going to find a river over there, you know, or at least not one that I'm after. I wanted one near the house, so I was wondering, I could delete the rails if I want. Ooh, I need a river biome. Yeah, I was wondering, do the squid appear if the water is only 1 deep? And if it's only 1 deep, then I'm willing to fill up all of this to be only 1 deep. Because if I fill this river right here, right? And I fill it out to about, I think I checked it out earlier, to about here. Then back here would be far enough away where there's no rivers. That little spot right there. The next closest thing is this, which is not really a river. And when I jumped in there, I saw like 2 squid. I see more dolphins than I see squid, you know? And so, oh shit, there's this. I'd have to fill this too, but I got the dirt here. God damn it. You see, this is the problem. There's water everywhere you look. There's no water there, but there's water here. And it goes over and around this thing. I'd have to fill that in too. Oh, on Sunday, yeah, I was busy with my family. I told you, I told you I wasn't sure if I'd be able to. That I would probably be doing stuff with my family. Okay, let's see. Where do I put this green? I want to put this green somewhere that like is representative of green stuff. You know what I mean? Ooh, you know what? I grow watermelons in this. Let's test. Let's put it here. Hold on. Hold on. That's what it looks like. Let's go grab some more. I've got some more back here. I'm cooking like 60 of them or something like that. Yeah. No, you don't need to. Of course, you can if you want to be quick as possible. Normally, you don't need to have big empty areas. It doesn't matter if it's not the most efficient one. Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'll probably just build it. I'll probably... Look at this guy. Get out of there. You dumb sheep. Oh, more of these black and red ones, too. These are cool looking. This is because it's I get watermelons out of here. That's why it's this greenish color, which doesn't make any sense. It makes sense to me. You have to put them down in a certain order when you place these down. And it has to do with the direction you're facing when you put it down. Like, check it out, right? And then if I put the same one over here, but like this way. You see? So it's kind of up to you to figure out which direction you need to be facing when putting them down. But normally you have to put them down like a spiral pattern. Although I've seen it go clockwise and I've seen it go counterclockwise. So I don't know the rhyme or reason to it. And that little pattern makes it super hard to put it down on sideways walls. Because orienting sideways in that direction makes it kind of double difficult, you know? You should check with F3 if that is a river biome. Oh, it most likely is. When I jump back here, I looked in here. There was like, look how many squid are right there. Look how many squid are right there. All right, so this guy, I'm looking for the name of the biome. Shut up. Shut up. Where do you see the biome name? Biome Minecraft River. Okay, I see it. Desert River. River. Yeah, see? River. What's this over here, though? Hills. Hills. Lukewarm ocean. I don't have to fiddle with this part. That's what I thought this was, though. Lukewarm ocean. What is my lake over here, Canes? This is just... Oh, it's just forest. My lake is just forest. If I were to go to a river biome, right, and then fill it up with dirt, does it remain a river biome, or does it turn into something else? Huh. Of course, if you delete the water, it's more efficient. Abby, I don't like talking about whether I call people or not in my streams. Please, thank you. Let's see. Yes, it remains. Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, I just like to come here and stream without having to worry about any social entanglements of any type. All right. What do I got? Where did I get this wheat from, and why do I have this wheat on me? I could take the wheat and sell it. I could take the wheat and turn it into cows. Let's turn it into cows real quick. Mom. This is the... Oh, I have a composter here to take these extra seeds and turn them into that. Yeah, I don't know if I have to put the hopper in this exact configuration. I just did it, assuming. But I throw my seeds into there. It feeds into the composter. Composter turns into bone meal. I have free bone meal. And you need to delete only water, not every block. Okay. Oh, did you hear that one died? There you go. See, that's why it's like, I need one of those butchers to trade beef, because I got beef for days. I got beef for days. Leather's the hard part. If I had 5 TNT, I could ruin your day. Now, I have my region turned on with all of my grief damage off. You can't grief my place. I got it protected in the server here, Dave. How you doing, Northern Dave? Oh, yeah. And so, what else have I been building? Really, just this. I just built this guy. I built the pumpkin that catches all pumpkins and watermelons from that farm, and I built the waterfall, and that's really all I changed since the last one. I've been getting this terracotta. I want to go out and get a whole heck of a lot more birds, because I think they're great. Look at him. Isn't he a beaut? I've only got 2 birds so far. This bird, I believe I will call Magnum PI because of the awesome colors. To you too, birdie. And I have too many goddamn turtles. I need to kill a bunch of them. There's too many turtles here. I don't know why so many mated. Die! Too many turtles! You lazy fucks. I know you're like, why are you picking on the turtles? Because there's like 100 turtles here. Look at how many are trying to sit on this one lily pad thing. He can't even get on there. You die. Oh, come here. Come here. I know. I got a turtle head poking. Let's see. It's either try, just do hopper Minecraft under lava blocks. Oh, yeah. Do a 2 by 20-ish block size pool. They will spawn in the water with lava blocks. We'll kill them. You mean the magma blocks, yeah? Minecraft will collect them, and you know the rest. Yeah. Only thing what's need to be checked is how high squids will spawn. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at this pool back here, I think all I gotta do is just dig it deeper then. This one. There you go. See, that's the spot. And it's the right distance from my house, too. It's just right. So I'm thinking of chopping out, like, this area right here. Hold on. F3. Where's the biome again? My eyes lost it. There it is. River. It turns into desert right here. But river is here. It goes to dark forest there. That's still river. Okay. Okay. But you can see the space I have to work with here. It's not the worst. And you can see it's spawning a decent amount of these guys. Molten hot magma. So yeah, and then I put this little lip here because I wanted to put the vines up, but I didn't want to create. I need to put a lip there. I didn't want to create mobs doing this. Rawr, I'm a scary monster. You know what I mean? So I like having everywhere I go be pretty safe, even if I don't hang out there. I just don't want stuff spawning there and then wandering around. You know, fuck all that. This is one of my favorite things right here, guys. I love this. This is why. Nope, nope, nope. Get in there. You see that? You see how fun that is? I love making the water carry stuff places. And then it drops it. Whoop. Into my little thingy. Well, I don't know. I think that was about all I was going to do on my Minecraft today. I just kind of came in just to test something on my OBS, test out my new thing here, and then show you guys some of the progress that I've been making in the world here. I don't have an immediate project I want to work on exactly at this exact second, but I wanted to show you guys my villager farm here. I'm trying to get my turtle kill on. I was just gonna go wrap up here. You know, let's go and put the turtle head right there. There you go, little guy. Now it looks like his big skeleton. But yeah, so I was going to take a break here. Like I said, I only popped on just to kind of test some stuff out and to show you guys some stuff. I wanted to test my OBS settings because I've tried some newer encoder settings and Elgato settings to see if I can't get the picture looking nicer, you know what I mean? But I'd like to thank you all for joining today's stream. I'll be back a little later with a different game. I don't know what yet. I'll see if anybody wants to play one with me. But yeah. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Take her easy and have a great day. Bye.